B actress, Bubba, Brian, and B. Pick one.
It ain't no limit, baby.
We done had rappers to come and go.
I got everybody throwing stones. You know, you get down and try to throw your family against you.
We just stuck with it. You know, it's been hard work.
That's what make you strong and make you a man when you know you're a real hustler.
Get with a click and run with it till it make a break.
What's happening? What's happening? Channel 6 podcast on a Saturday night. Big night tonight for the culture, for music, for hip hop, especially down south hip hop. The genre that was slept on the most in the beginning. But like our man Andre 3000 said, the South got something to say. We are currently in progress of the No Limit versus Cash Money Verzuz. They're about 3 songs in. Big Timers is on stage doing Still Fly. No Limit Soldiers as a whole, Master P, Silk, Mia X just did No Limit Soldiers before that. And Juvenile started it off at 400 Degrees. Manny Fresh is the official DJ for Cash Money. And KLC from Beats by the Pound, now known as Medicine Men, Overdose ENT, is the DJ for No Limit. He, in my opinion, is one of the most slept on producers of all time. But we got all night to talk about that. I'm joined by my dog, Tech Mode CEO, Mr. Mike Harrison. Polo Smith 81 should be joining us soon. What's good?
What it do? This is a big night. Not just for our podcast Channel 6, but in hip hop in general. So now we are tuned in live on YouTube versus just watching something that's big for us as a whole. All hip hop heads around the world. That's a big deal.
Real talk, real talk.
So let's have a good time tonight. And all our subscribers, followers, tune in.
We are currently live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and X/Twitter. Master P is now hit the stage again. He's doing break you off something. I'm assuming Bun B is coming out with him. I hope so. Since unfortunately the pimp is no longer with us to do the best verse on the whole song. But hopefully we get a surprise appearance by Bun B during this performance.
I'm assuming that's Boz without his shirt on right now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
And I see old boy, and I forgot he used to do stuff with No Limit. The dude that do the Holding Court podcast.
Oh yeah, Big Court. Oh yeah.
He's standing up on stage. Yeah, he was tied in with them.
Oh yeah, they go deep.
This is, like I say, a really big deal. I mean, it's a shame it took 25 years, or maybe close to 30 years, for this to happen. You would have thought this was something we would have been seeing on BET back in 2000 or 2002 or something. But of course, just like the rest of these networks, they don't really do music no more. So if you want to go look at a music performance, you got to go to a streaming site like YouTube or Apple Music, like we're doing right now on Instagram.
There go my boy Doogie, aka B Jizzle.
Yes, sir. BG just got out of jail last year, right?
Yeah, correct.
He's been on a good little run. Came out the gate did a joint album with Gucci Man, and that was pretty good.
And don't forget, he done came out with his new solo album.
What's the name of it?
Talk. Oh my lord. Ooh.
I ain't even know he ended up coming out with. I know he been dropping the songs here and there. But I ain't know he had dropped the full album. Now I gotta go pull that up.
Yes, he did. Hang on. Yes, he did, sir. Came out with a.
Freedom of speech.
Yes, sir. That is the call. That is the name of it. Correct. Correct. Correct.
I, I and I kind of understand why he calling it freedom of speech, because there was a report that came out when he first was released. He basically got the same stipulation that Young Thug got when Young Thug got out. Like, they're allowed to do music, but the content of their music is going to be heavily monitored, should I say. So
Hmm.
he can only go so far with the content that he raps about, and they're gonna try to basically, he basically got the same thing like Young Thug. If he say something out of pocket on a song, even though it's just a song, they're gonna say he violated. They're gonna say he violated his parole, the terms of his
Right.
release, and try to lock him
Right.
back up again.
Right.
But even with all those restrictions, he's still been rapping his ass off.
But that's a sign of a good rapper. Even though they try to box you in lyrically, but you still can bring out some fire ass material. You know you good,
Exactly, exactly,
regardless of the stipulations.
exactly. And that's the same thing. When I was listening to Young Thug album the other day, it, like I say, he being monitored just like BG, and same, just like you say, when you know how to rap, you gonna know how to rap even if you can't rap about certain stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you look back at it, especially in Lil Wayne to a bigger extent, but even BG to a short extent, if you look back at, even though BG was rapping about a lot of street stuff, as a jit, he didn't cuss a whole lot.
Not
He
really.
cussed, but he didn't cuss a whole lot, and Lil Wayne didn't cuss at all up until I think Lights Out,
The
maybe, or the Carter or something like that.
I think the start of that Carter situation when he really started evolving as far as getting older and older, and then I think that's when he
Yeah.
started officially. Yeah.
So yeah, a rapper gonna rap. Just like that term, hoopers hoop, rappers rap.
Yep. Who the Mia? Yep.
Like they got Jacquees on stage, Cash. I spotted Jacquees on stage, Cash Money. So what exactly? Oh Lord, have mercy! Not the freak hoes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So what exactly does? How exactly is Big Court tied in with No Limit?
He actually him and somebody from way back in the early '90s basically harassed the living shit out of Master P at that time.
Mm.
So they just started dropping just knocking, calling, knocking and calling. basically to the point, just kind of like kind of like the same story with Bone when they was trying to get a hold of Easy E. They just kept at it until finally got a hold of him, and as they say, the rest is history, man.
Yeah.
Yep, kind of the same similar story, just you don't that he didn't stop at nothing to make sure that P heard whatever the tapes that him and his guy made at the time way back then, and finally
So he was
kicked the
like
door down.
producer.
No, actually he was it was him and they was a duo. Him and I can't remember the dude name at that time who he rolled with then, but it was an artist.
It wasn't because I got his bio pulled up. Says
Hmm.
he's an actor, host, former rap artist from Kansas City. And hell, this whole time I
Yes.
thought that joke was from New Orleans, either New Orleans or California. Courtney Richardson Jr.
Hmm.
That's his name. Uh, he was a producer. He produced on Master P's Down South Hustlers compilation. West Coast Bad Boys, and now he the look like and he's vice president. He's vice president of No Limit Records right now. Shit, so
Oh,
he tied
oh,
in tied
oh, that's what's up. Well, yeah, they got a
over the
long
whole
history. They got a long history.
over the whole thing. It says he's in charge of yeah he vice president. Well, it say he was vice president. He became vice president in 2013.
Oh, okay. So he held that position for basically 12 years, but that's
Yeah,
a long time. So okay, but that's what's up, man.
because like I say, I always because damn near everybody from No Limit done been on holding court. And when you look back at like old pictures of No Limit Records, and you look in the background of some of their movies, he in the background in some of their movies too. So he been around. Yeah, like you say, he been around from the jump. And like I say, if he did beats on Down South Hustlers and West Coast Bad Boys, yeah, he pretty much been around since day one.
Oh yeah, he would
All
be
right, we
considered
ain't
one of
seen
them.
Wayne yet.
He would be
Go ahead.
considered one of them original ones. I can tell you right now who won't be there, but they need to handle that shit like grown ass men, and that's Turk.
Yeah,
That's
man.
they need to handle that, man. How they
Damn
do
sure
that
do.
there?
Yes, sir. Mike, turn down your TV or however you watching. Turn it down just a little bit.
From myself, from my iPhone.
All right. You don't believe
But yeah,
out there?
is that him? Is that him jumping up and down like that?
Little light skinned nigga. That look like.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's him. Damn sure is.
Uh-huh. That's what's up. Hey, you think Nah, they probably won't. See, they only just doing radio hits, so never mind. I was gonna say you think they'll do something like but that was on C Murder's album, on that Life or Death album. Either Soldiers or Constantly in Danger. But I know that's not gonna be on there because those weren't quote unquote radio hits.
Yeah. So what?
But
Uh,
those would have been some
making
bangers right
making
there, man.
making moves with thugs and doggone a kick though.
Ooh, I
And I'm
was just
assuming
about to say.
if Bun B didn't come out break you off something, he wouldn't come out for a kick though. So I'm like I say, I guess he ain't there, unfortunately.
Let me see something.
Okay, P done shook BG hand. P trying to keep it. P trying to bring love in. Now he done walked all the way across Cash Money stage. He trying to show love to them niggas. He that you see he dapped up man. He dapped up BG. He probably looking for Birdman. I'm assuming. So
P got
they
class,
trying.
man.
Yeah.
That's what you call being on some grown man type of shit, man. Why not? Ain't nobody.
Yep.
We too old. We too old to be trying to be holding these long lasting grudges and stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Squash that shit,
Cause you
man.
gotta think, both of them niggas is in their 50s. Hell,
Yeah.
them niggas ain't just fathers, they grandfathers. Both of them.
Yes. Yes. Now, as I was saying about Turk, bro, it ain't happening, man. So he need to him and baby need to figure that out. Now, as far as Wayne go, you would think he would be there, but if I'm not mistaken, then correct me if I'm wrong, isn't there some friction between him and baby as well?
Nah, cause they was all just on tour together. The only one got kicked off the tour was Turk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anytime Birdman wasn't on that tour with NBA YoungBoy, he was on the Cash Money. He was on the Hot Boys
Mm,
tour. That concert I was talking about on the podcast a couple months back, where it was the Hot Boys state property and Dipset all together in New York. I
yeah.
think Birdman did that concert too. And while we on that, 'cause like I say, we gonna keep the conversation going in the background. Um, you shot me the link in the cover to to that to that album. So since we own the subject of state property right this second, how you liking Beanie Siegel's return to music since they got that AI technology to
Oh
clean his
boy.
voice up?
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. He's bring it. Keep coming. Keep coming. That's one of my when it comes to East Coast. That is one that Broad Street Bully is a heavy hitter
Yeah.
when it comes to that pen to paper, man. He's always been right up there right up there at the top as far as my favorites. So let's go. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I can't wait till they just continue to just keep coming. I love it.
So
You remember I said that
for sure. Go ahead.
you remember I told you about the slow motion track?
Oh,
I told you. I
oh
told
yeah,
you. I told you.
yeah.
I told you it was coming.
Even them jits out there singing it.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
I'm assuming if Wayne is there and if Snoop is there, they gonna bring them out as surprises.
But if you
Because
had to
they
go,
already
if you had
said the whole. Go ahead.
if you had to pick
Go
which
ahead.
one who would likely, if they had to pick which one, or if I had to pick which one who would likely be there, I would say Snoop.
Uh huh.
I want to
If
say
we
Wayne, but I don't know.
if we only picking one or the other, I would say Wayne only for the simple fact that he lives in Las Vegas and
Oh,
he got that hotel residency where he's doing the concert at the casino and the hotel. I forgot which one. I want to say Hard Rock. Um, 3 days out the week, he on a 1 year contract. So he lives in Las Vegas. He works in Las Vegas. So if I would think if it was on the one or the other, he would probably be there.
now that part I didn't know. He actually, got his residency there. I didn't know that. So, but yeah, that is a that makes sense. That makes sense.
They say that's the new lick for these musicians. They say it's a guaranteed check. Wu Tang about to start a residency in Las Vegas. If they ain't done started already. I know you ain't finna bring out Mercedes.
MAC.
I see Isaac just left a a comment. Excuse me.
Yeah, I seen it. You see what he put on there?
Uh huh. Hey, a lot of these cats in their fifties, man.
Yeah,
The youngest niggas in the crew, Cruz is in their 40s. Hell, even Romeo, it don't seem like it, but Romeo almost 40 years old.
yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? That is crazy, bro.
And they were born in like 1988, 89. So that
Yeah.
nigga almost 42. So see, I thought Mercedes was gonna be on there because when Matt posted him rehearsing this performance on Instagram, he had Mercedes with him.
Oh, so
So I'm surprised
you
she
know
ain't there.
something? All this time, bro, I thought she wasn't living, bro.
Nah, nah, she's still alive and still
Well,
still
that's
fine as
good. That's a
hell.
blessing.
Cause she was on
That's a blessing.
that BET No Limit documentary that came out year before last, No Limit Chronicles.
Hmm.
She was on that. Bling bling. Golly. Boy, tell me you seen that. Tell me you
Seen
seen that.
what? It just happened too fast, bro.
That yellow girl with the sunglasses and the camouflage on.
No, I missed that.
Boy, boy, boy.
I missed it. I missed it. Cause as soon as I put my face to the screen, it must have just done happened that fast. But it's all good.
His motherfucking head bust. All right, now, Bird, man, don't look over there on No Limit side with that line, cause now you got me thinking this whole time that shit was about them. This whole time, don't do that. Now keep it peaceful,
Yeah, that wouldn't be smart. That wouldn't be smart.
cause I been thought that rhyme was aimed towards them when I heard the very first time I heard the song.
I thought nothing of it, bro. It was just another dope ass track. I didn't think like, damn, is he like aiming at somebody? Not even a thought. Okay, so that means they skipped Wayne and Turk's verse. So see,
Uh-huh.
if Wayne was there, he would have been out there to perform his verse, bro. So, bro, what's so now we got to do some investigating on what the hell is going on with this WAYNE business,
Mhm.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I mean this is what though, but yeah, they gonna have to get their stuff figured out, man. As grown men.
Now, 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 one of the hosts on Complex, Ebro, he said that both crews got some special guests tonight. But I'm
Oh,
hoping Lil Wayne ain't the special guest for Cash Money, cause nigga, you is Cash Money. So what? Fiend gonna do mystical part or something? I see he got a mic in his hand. Guess he just gonna ad lib.
I think ad lib. I think ad lib. I'm actually surprised you're doing that one as opposed to the original one.
Yeah.
Because if you compare the original to the one that's performing right now on stage, the original man is way better. It hit harder, way better. But it's all good though, you know what I mean? But
Now Mio X and Man the Fresh hugging.
well, you know what? That's good, man.
But I
That's
yeah. But I remember she said on a episode of Rap City a long time ago that she ain't never had beef with them because say her and Man the Fresh when she started rapping, Man and Fresh was used to DJ for her, and so they both went to high school together. So
history, history. That's what's up, man. Unity, man. That's it, man. Ain't no point in trying to have no goddamn beef, man.
Yellow Boy, or is this? Oh, okay. Just set it off. I thought they was gonna. Okay, they doing okay. Boy, I thought they was doing drag him in the river. But let's set it off. Now earlier I said something about people, somebody sneaking through the front door and somebody sneaking out the back door.
Right.
So what you think about that report? Steve Sarkisian trying to sneak off to the NFL.
I saw something like that, man. So my thing is this him. Unless he done got some kind of inkling or somebody done sent something to his airways, aka his ear, that's indicating that he's about to be knocked off, then it's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? But he down there that oil money area, but I guess he obviously based off of what's going on now, he just ain't producing fast enough. Because we both know this is a result oriented business anyway.
Mhm.
So again, I guess I'm assuming he done. I'm assuming he heard they probably gunning for him. So if that's the case, then I can't I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I guess you got to do what you got to do. You know.
This what I think. I think it's a situation where he don't have control over his program right now. So since he don't have control over his program, he rather just leave because doggone well he probably been wanting to bench Arch Manning.
You know something? I see where you're going with this. I
That's
see
what
where
I'm
you're
thinking.
going.
So he rather just go ahead.
Because of course that damn last name, being that it carries so much weight, it's basically this. If he pull him, he gonna hear from everybody and their mama. Why in the hell is you why in the hell is you pulling him right now? And then he got to go
Uh
through that
huh.
firestorm of explanations and explaining the this and that and the third. So you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense because he hasn't been playing good at all. So by he's basically being spared because of the name that's on the back of his jerseys. Even though the real football heads probably don't want to admit that or say that, but that's just a fact though.
Especially they've already announced that he's coming back. That he's coming back to Texas next year. So Sarkeesian probably looking at it like, well, damn, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this all over again for a third year in a row. Technically, fourth year in a row. So he rather just instead of being part of the circus, he rather just leave. And also, I'm pretty sure. Tell me you seen that rumor about Tim Tebow going to Florida.
As far as being a head coach, as far as being a head,
Yes,
no, I
Florida
did not.
Gators.
That is brand new to me, that bro.
Yep, I'm finna read it to you now.
Yeah, go ahead, do that, do that. I'm about to grab my cup and get me some tea, but go ahead.
All right. Tim Tebow is an article drop earlier today. Tim Tebow breaks silence on Florida coaching rumors. And right now, since they let go Billy Napier, they got their eyes on somebody else. And says in this Newsweek article, several names have been floated as possible replacements for Napier, including Florida football legend Tim Tebow.
Mm, mm, mm.
And he claims right now that he's not paying attention. He's not paying attention to the rumors, but he did say he's quoted as saying, "You've got to find someone that can galvanize the fan base and bring Gator Nation back to where they want to go and back to where they've been." And also, he pretty much said he's saying everything he's describing is himself.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope, let's say he is offered the job, he wouldn't take it. If he wants to coach, don't start at Florida. He can go somewhere. He can go somewhere else and coach for 2 3 years. And 9 times out of 10, that Florida job gonna come back open again in the next 5 6 years, regardless of who they hire in the off season.
Yeah, that's too much pressure right there, right out the gate. Yeah, he need to start somewhere, build himself up, get his credentials all solidified before you dive right into that hot water. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's
Yeah,
just like,
develop yourself first before you go out there big like that.
yeah, that's just like same thing, with Dion and Florida State. I'm kind of glad he didn't go to Florida State out the gate because he's showing you what he can do in a bad recruiting area and no recruiting. Imagine if he goes to Florida and he can recruit in Florida and in Georgia and in Alabama. That's before he even started leaving the South. Imagine how good he can recruit now.
Ooh,
That
boy,
just in Florida alone.
boy, some
Because like I
thoroughbreds
said, you got
between
Georgia
Florida
right
and
there. You
Georgia,
got Alabama right there.
and I mean some
So
horses. So
so if this would be a good time to take it, but yeah, I would suggest not right now. And I hope they don't try to spin the block and try to holler back at Urban Meyer either.
don't think they're not going to because they are. They is.
They be stupid if they did because he claimed he had family problems and health problems before when he left the first time, but really he didn't. He just wanted to leave because all his horses was leaving and didn't felt like rebuilding the program. That's what it was.
I mean, have you heard in regards to either the Gator spot or my alum, my fellas? Have you heard? You have heard Franklin's name been tied into it at all?
Nah. Florida State coach got fired.
Mm-mm. He didn't. But man, listen. What I do know from what I've been seeing is
What the hell, Kelly Price doing out there?
was that Kelly
That
Price?
was the girl that was standing by Kelly. Yeah, that was standing by Mia X. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Um,
What you finna say?
Mike Novell got 100 mil buyout, so he's staying. But honestly, as far as this season goes, at best, all that's left to do is just try to respectfully win the rest of the games. At least we'll be, I think 8-4.
Bowl eligible.
Yeah, at
Because you only
least.
need 8 wins to get a bowl game, right?
No, you just need six. You
Oh,
just
you only
need
need six. Well,
six.
shit.
Six. So win out. That'll be a good. That'll be a good thing on you. That leads into the next season. As far as and recruiting starts, it's about to be beginning. I think December or it done already done started. And I know we got a good class, so finish strong and carry that until officially sign a day in February. So, but if he end up losing out the rest of these games this year, and we probably still won't do nothing because of that $100 million buyout. So that just appear they're gonna have to swallow.
TV's must. um, with 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 um with that with that, you notice something the NCAA pulled at the beginning of the season, right? One of the rule changes they had since we talking about bowl
which
game.
which was
Now a player a player can't enter the transfer portal until after the national championship game because what they got tired of these players doing every year.
Sitting
Once
out.
they season was yeah, they got tired of all these players sitting out for bowl games and playoff games and all that type of stuff because they knew they was either transferring or whatever. So now that they done killed that now, so you can't even enter the portal until the season over with. So now you ain't got no choice but to play. So I'm glad they did that.
Uh-oh. That song. I'm down here slanging, rolling with this hustler, trying to
Oh,
get rid of your haters.
yo,
Yeah.
that City Edition Pelicans jersey.
Now the question is, who's going to do Mystical's verse, or they just may skip it all together?
They might skip it. You never know.
Mystical got
Nigga might pop up on the radio.
that dude. He,
Nigga
in
might
my
pop up on the
opinion, do you think he got you think he got the hardest verse on there?
or make him say,
Yeah.
It's a toss up between him and Mia first dog.
True. True.
It's a toss up.
Fiends the green, the cornbread, and the cabbage. In the hood, reminding the bitches of who the baddest. Mr. Want Want.
And with Fiend, on here, right? When No Limit had that big breakup when all them people left the label or got dropped from the label around 2000, 2001, he was out of all them people, you think about it, he was the biggest free agent out of that original crew because remember when he got let go, he went straight to Rough Riders. He was since he left No Limit, he's been signed to Rough Riders, Hypnotized Minds, and right now he signed the Currency, Jet Life.
Oh, he is?
So one thing about it, he done stayed. He been with Currency since that I think that Can I Burn Volume 1 mix tape. Yeah, I think that was on Jet Life.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, he was signed to Cash Money and No Limit.
Oh, okay.
I need a hot girl. Okay.
All right. So far, in your opinion, we everybody won, but you know how it is. You have to choose just based off the song selection. In your opinion, who you think got the edge, man?
Cash Money song selection so far has been better
Mm,
because they don't went with the exception of Juvenile doing 400 Degrees. It seemed like
hmm
they went for all radio songs, all commercial songs, and No Limit. Personnel, man. You ain't got to see Murder. You ain't got Mystical. So far you ain't got Snoop. Your hands kind of tired, so they working with what they got.
Right, 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 right.
How
Yeah,
about that there?
sometimes you get some, sometimes you got to go with the hand you dealt, man. You know.
But juvenile performance wise, juvenile's been showing out the most. He giving the most effort. Cause see, one thing about him, even though he ain't had no big album out in a long time, that Joker stayed touring. He stayed performing somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you know he'll perform anywhere. Yeah, that nigga done shows in Savannah. Nigga done shows in Meta. That nigga done shows. He'll go wherever you pay him to show up at.
Hmm. That's what's up, man. So now when you talking about, so when you mentioned about okay, we did a sort thing as far as out the door. So I'm assuming the other part was the Tebow part, right? As far as the coaches.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Chopper
So
style.
uh,
Hell nah. Doggone chopper. Yes, sir. And I'm glad to see him on stage because I don't know if you follow him on Instagram.
I don't.
That cat was in the hospital for a long time. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what was wrong with him, but even up to just a month ago, he was walking on a walk. He was on a walker, taking steps and stuff.
Whoa. Okay.
So I'm so I'm glad he alright.
I was gonna get into what our colleague Polo Smith had posted in the group chat as far as those reports from Yahoo Sports. As far as
Yeah, go ahead.
those other faces,
Mm-hmm.
you have another active coach, and then you also have a retiree, a top 75 player of all time, also has been added to that list. The
Yep.
coach being the coach being Tyronn Lue, and then the other active, excuse me, retiree top 75 all time. That's been Kevin Garnett, aka Big Ticket. As far as
Yeah.
that's been listed as the other two that's a part of this gambling situation here that's going on. So, what's your take on those two that's been brought up in it?
Yeah. Kevin Garnett claims he didn't show up to the actual game. Tyronn Lue was there, but he claimed he wasn't on the dirty table that Chauncey Billups had that had the X-ray vision and the cameras and all that type of stuff. So hold up. Oh, Wayne ain't out there. Never mind. Anyway, yeah. So if Tyronn Lue admitting that he was there, but he didn't play in that game, then he feel like he ain't got nothing to hide. Plus, he would have
Mm,
got picked up if he had anything to hide. Kevin Garnett, I believe he was there, but he playing it. But it don't matter with him because KG ain't even in the league no more. So you can't punish him.
Right.
So he don't because he ain't got no position in the league, and the position he did want in the league he ain't get because
Yeah, he
uh
trying to be a owner, trying to be a part owner.
yeah. So yeah, that I think he gonna be all right. But there will be more people named.
Oh,
Snoop,
no doubt, man.
that doggone Snoop made it. Hell nah, that nigga made it.
He had to, man. He had to. He had to make it, man. Known as Big Hurt. Hundred niggas with me.
Bunch of dog niggas with me.
That's one person I wish God rest his soul. I wish he was out there. He would have acted a fool. But Mr. Magic,
Oh man.
to be honest, to me,
Mm-mm-mm.
he just got that distinctive voice, man. You know what I'm saying? But he go hard though. He go hard.
Yeah, yeah. Them niggas do them. I did them.
Matter of fact, bro, was Snoop dissing Dr.
Either that or Suge or whoever.
Because oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You heard what he just said? That last little line,
What you said?
nigga. What you going through and something else? What he you have to catch that little last
Yeah.
little part. I did. I think he.
Well, Snoop did his verse and walked on to the bed.
That's what's up, man.
If
That's
you're
what's up.
just not joining us, we are currently in progress with the watch along for the verses No Limit versus Cash Money Records. This is the first versus performance they've had in 2 years. The last couple of verses they had between 2022, 2023 was 3 6 Mafia versus Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Omarion versus Mario. But they brought it back after a 2 year break. Um, Versus was found by Timberland and Swizz Beats. It was an
Mm-hmm.
idea they had during the COVID-19 pandemic to bring live performances to everybody while everybody was locked in. So the first couple performances was done via live stream, kind of like how you see me and Mike right now. And a lot of them was done on solo stages. But after we came out of the pandemic, that's when they started doing actual live performances on concert stages. Uh, One of the biggest ones was Dipset versus the Locks, where Jadakiss blew through the whole crew by his goddamn self. So
Yep.
it goes back. Even don't matter how good you a rapper, when it comes to that live performing, you got to have a stage presence. You just can't
Got to,
stand there,
man.
hold a mic, and spit.
Mm-mm. You gotta be able to appeal to the crowd. If you can't do that, then you might as well don't even hop on stage, man. You lost.
Mm-hmm. All right, Wayne, you gonna come out for this last verse? What you gonna do, boy?
That is, come on, man. Well, obviously, like I said earlier, man. Obviously, them jokers got some stuff they need to figure out, bro.
Yes, sir.
So
You do.
they really do, man. They really do. Cause see, all with them meaning Turk and Wayne, they just gotta sit down and have a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all they gotta do.
Show for sure.
Like Murder and Mystical, they can't help it. They are, confined, so they can't help it. So it ain't no issues with them. That's their only issue.
Here go man the fresh. Don't go all screw. Take the mic out of that man's hand, dog. Lord have mercy.
Golly. Sometimes you got to have somebody to save you, man.
Boy, this
That's
thing was
what's up.
good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm listening to the dude that's on YouTube, right? So if I heard this correctly, didn't Birdman just diss Turk while he was on stage, bro?
Yeah. He said, "I love
See,
you, little bitch. I still love you, though." Yeah. How you gonna call the man a bitch but then say I love you?
see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. On live television, bro. Live. Everybody heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a good look, man. I just don't see them squashing it no time soon, bro.
Now Monday morning when Turk get on the radio, I know he gonna talk shit. Cause you know
You
Turk
already
be
know
on
it,
that
man.
show
That
with
Beehive Atlanta,
Wicked.
butter.
Yeah, Beehive ATL, yeah. Wicked and Beehive, yeah. Yeah, uh-huh. He
You know what time it is, man.
mm-hmm.
And you know he at home watching this,
Mm-hmm.
taking notes, taking notes. He watching. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Birdman could have. Yeah, not good, not good. Everything, 99% of it was on point, except for that one thing right there. So that's only 1% right there. He could have just said something else, man. That what he did live where everybody can hear and see. That was uncalled for. But the verses as a whole, oh yeah, the verses that was good. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one.
So I'm wondering who's gonna be on the next show. Like I say, we talked about a lot of combinations that they can do. Like I was saying, one suggestion I gave was Dungeon Family versus Wu Tang. Um,
Yeah, that'll be a good one now.
yeah. But that thing was peaceful the whole show. The whole show. And he
Hey
go and
man,
he go
listen, we all grown. We know how to act, but obviously, you know, there's some one little unsettling difference that need to be taken care of. So at some point, whenever that may be, or if not at all, there's got to be some closure somewhere, man. You can't be. I mean, man, we getting too damn old for this type of shit here, man. To be holding these type of grudges and feelings against someone, man. But Birdman did not help the situation by saying what he said on live though. He didn't help that at all.
uh. So this show went for they did just a straight up hour 10 songs for 10 songs. I thought this was gonna be one of them long shows like that. Cause 3 6 Mafia and Bone, it seemed like they was on stage all night.
It went for at least what, an hour and a half, 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
Something like
remember
that.
they
Something
had to
like that.
stop it. Yeah, remember they had to stop it for 30 minutes because Juicy J and busy.
Yeah,
But it seemed like that show went on all night. That mob, not Mob Deep, A Ball MJG versus UGK. That was a long ass show too. But No Limit Cash Money did straight up an hour.
that's what's up. That's what's up. It was a good one too. It was a good one. Excuse me.
And of course you heard Kirk Cousins is playing tomorrow, starting tomorrow in Michael Penix's place.
Yeah, yeah. We gonna see how that's gonna go. Uh, Even though this is his first time ever working with Zach
So
Robinson as the offensive coordinator, so we're gonna see how this gonna go. Hopefully, it'll
yeah,
be a W, but we'll see. It should be, but we're gonna see. I just hope the boys start strong and finish strong instead of starting fast and then finish slow. Nah, we don't need that.
yeah,
So
yeah, because we getting to that point of the season where I don't want to start win a game here, lose a game there, win a game here, lose a game there.
right,
I don't want to start that,
no,
especially since we don't have a draft pick to fall back on this year. Well, at least in the first round. So
that's
I don't
that's
want to
right. We
start
don't
that.
yet. That's right. We don't have a first pick in the first round of next year's draft, do we?
Nah, sure don't.
Damn, damn.
Yeah, so I don't want. Yeah, so I don't want to. I don't even want to start that.
Nah, you're right. Let's just
And
hope we let's just hope we finish strong, man.
y'all play who y'all play next week? Florida State.
Who?
Florida
Uh,
State.
Hang on. We got Wake Forest at home.
So I'm assuming the week after is when y'all playing. Who y'all play the week after that?
Clemson.
Oh yeah, I figured that. I knew they. I knew if y'all was playing a cupcake, it had to be somebody big coming along afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we got Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech, North Carolina State, and then of course Florida being the last game. So these stretch of games, I mean, we must win them all, and we got a chance to go 8-4 if we win out. So I hope we can finish strong. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see.
And
What you what you,
go ahead.
how you think Atlanta gonna do tomorrow? How you think Atlanta gonna do tomorrow?
Like I said, we just got to win, man. We gotta string together. we have no choice but to win because we can't. Hold on, man. I hear an echo. All right. Like I say, we gotta win. We gotta win. We can't afford to be. We can't finish in the middle of the season. We can't middle in the middle of the pack at the end of the season.
Right.
We can't be at the point where we lose so many games, just enough games not to make the wild card. Or in previous years, we don't win enough games to get in the playoffs, but we don't lose enough games to get a decent draft pick. And
Correct.
next year draft pick ain't on the table. So we got to get to the playoffs. We got to play for something
Correct.
because we can't tank because there's nothing to tank for.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, that's right, man. That's why I just hope that our thing has always been we'll start fast, but then we just had this nag to start to finish slow. If we can change that part around, start fast and finish fast, shit, man, we we'll win. We can win out, but I just that's just not been Atlanta's forte, man. So hopefully we can change that narrative, man.
Yeah.
Gotta win. Gotta win. Gotta win. So we'll see. I tell you what, though, if we don't, somebody head gonna be under that damn guillotine. 'Cause somebody gonna. I know who it won't be. It'll probably be the OC.
Zach Robinson. And the thing
Yeah.
is, regardless, he leaving. So he taking the Oklahoma State job.
I mean, of course, we know that's been reported for weeks, but I mean, have you seen something that was like concrete official?
Well, he can't. We won't never hear nothing official because he's still on staff. I mean, if we hear anything official at all, it'll be at the end of the season.
Right.
But because he ain't like he gonna dip out in the middle of the NFL season to take over. But I want him gone. We can make it to the playoffs and finish out the season. I just because I don't like having to play catch up. We
I
should have
don't either.
came out the gate strong.
Playing catch up only makes you play
It shouldn't
one
be
way,
no. Mm-hmm.
and it ain't running,
It's
and it ain't
it's
running the
like
ball. It ain't nothing but throwing.
yeah. It's just like we got the same problem the Bengals do. Starting out a season weak, pick up in the middle, and either two things happen to us at the end of the season: we either fall off or or pick back up again, one or the other. But it ain't no consistent. It ain't no consistency, and that always be our problem. I'd rather be bad the whole season or good the whole season.
One or the other. One or the other. Yeah, man. We'll see, man. I hope. I really do hope, man. We finish strong, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
But
catch it's really only been two teams they really been highlighting right now. You catch any of these preseason college tournaments or college games for basketball?
I have not.
Yeah. Main people they've been talking about is BYU and BYU because they got two of the top people in the high school class playing for them, and excuse me, Arizona, of course, because Bryce James there. So, but BYU, I don't know. I don't know. They better get what they can out this one season. Cause I know for sure AJ DeBensa ain't staying past one season. Cause he already, even last year even before this season started, he already projected to be the number one pick in the NBA draft next year.
And you do remember this was what, last year when this was going on, I think last year. When they first kind of started posting about him, and you do remember who they asked him who he would love to play for.
Spurs, didn't it?
Yes, yes. So
But y'all ain't gonna lose enough games to get him.
nah, hell nah, man. The way we playing now, look like we're gonna definitely
Don't
do
even
some damage
so
this season in the West.
don't even look at his direction. You can look at him about 10 years, maybe 10 years when he become a free agent, even whatever team he go to first. But don't even look on that shelf right there. You
Oh,
can't buy nothing on
I
that
know.
shelf.
Nah.
But you know who he projected to go to?
Who?
Atlanta. Because we got Sacramento's, no, we got New Orleans first round pick.
We do?
Yeah, Atlanta do. All the way from that I forgot which trade. Yeah, from that Dejounte Murray trade.
Okay.
So we ain't gonna get them because we gonna play bad. They predicting that the Pelicans is gonna be in the lottery, and their pick goes to us.
Oh, that's what's up.
So even if we don't get him, if they play as bad as they predicted to play, we're gonna get a top 5 pick in the first round,
Okay.
even if it ain't necessarily him. Cause you look at it, DeJounte Murray still hurt. He might not be back till probably around the second half of the season, around January, February. Um, Zion, you ain't finna get a full season out of him. Yeah, he balling right now, but he one injury away all the time.
Of course.
They so hurting right now. Yeah, you see, they just had to sign DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
signed him on Thursday, so that show you how bad they lacking.
Yeah, man.
Shit, hell, BYU had a game today. They played North Carolina today. They beat them. Well, they barely beat them. 78-76.
And this is basically
Basketball.
preseason.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them
Okay.
preseason tournaments. I think this is called the Salt Lake Classic.
Mm-hmm.
a Salt Lake Invitation or one or the other, but they playing in Utah in Salt Lake City.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, bruh. I knew something wasn't right. I just
Uh-oh.
pulled up Instagram, right? And
Uh-huh.
Mercedes just posted uh fuck versus see y'all in court because P don't own that song. You was better off playing with a kid. I knew something wasn't right because in the rehearsal she was in the rehearsals for the show. And then all of a sudden she wasn't on stage.
See, I don't follow her, so that's why I didn't see that, but looks like I may need to. I'll be damned.
It looked like she in Las Vegas. Hold on.
No.
I'm finna play it. I'm finna play it for you.
I have to stay on here long enough so I can post it, but I'm definitely going to post this to my page because I'm sick and fucking tired of being fucking played with. I am supposed to be here
Whoa.
just like everybody else. I don't know how the fuck somebody else got to sing my song, but not single one of theirs. This shit is fucked up and foul, but it's cool because I promise I got something for everybody. I swear to God, I got something for everybody. It's so many people that ain't even look how many people that's not No Limit that's on this fucking stage. Do you see? I'm over here with Timberland. Why do they have me and Timberland on the side of the stage? Make me understand this. Do you see this? I got a whole fucking wristband, and these bitches didn't let me go on. Like, let me make it. How that sound? That sounds
No.
different. Something just ain't right. It's cool though, because y'all can expect a lawsuit because I did not give permission for anybody else to perform my song, so it's gonna be a fucking problem. Believe it's up and it's fucking stuck. I'm not fucking playing. Bitch, bring them out, because I got them on deck. Ain't nobody scared of y'all. Come my way. I promise. It'll get total fuck up. Coming. Oh my God. I'm so mad. Like, I'm over here trying to hold back tears and everything. My phone is ringing because people don't understand. I can't make you understand. But please know, that nigga been for a bad business. He been janking promoters at No Limit. So fuck him. It's cool. You ain't got to worry about me no more. Not at all. Ending my life because I'm mad.
Well, why they made that little
Well,
fine joke mad? That's crazy. And I'm looking at the video. She in the arena. She on the stage. But she not on the stage performing. Like they got her off to the back in this
God
video.
dang. So they let her get that close, but yet no cigar to smoke, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause why would you got this little fine motherfucker right here? Why would you have them dusty ass niggas on goddamn stage performing something? Boy, that had to be personal there. Come on now. Now see how we ended the night. See how we ended the night with drama between Birdman saying what he said about Turk. Then you got Mercedes on here, fine ass, pissed off and shit. Mm-mm-mm. Now who knows what else we finna hear in these next couple of days?
There's more.
That's crazy. I knew something wasn't right. Cause like I say, Mac and KLC been posting videos with her all week long. And she posted a video with her in Las Vegas the other day. I like, okay, well that's cool. She gonna be there. And shit went left.
Obviously, man. Not a good look. Not a good look.
And just got a something just hit my phone. The Philadelphia Eagles are not expected to trade wide receiver AJ Brown, despite rumors and and Buzz trade Buzz. So I'm thinking low key he must have asked for a trade.
Hey, check this out. This is from who is this? It's called Strictly, and I'm on the gram now. Called
Mm-hmm.
Strictly for Traps and Trunks, and it says BG responds to Turk recent comment says he's obsessed with him. That headline alone says enough right there.
Yeah,
So it's really, yeah, man. So I guess we just have to pay attention when Turk, if Turk go on Beehive, whenever he airs, and we'll just listen out because I know he gonna have something to say.
yeah, you know it. Hell yeah. These boys could not go a night without drama. And then the thing is, it ain't like Bastard P the one paid her to be there. It was Timberland. Timberland and Swizz the one paying for that show. So it wasn't even gonna cost nothing out of P pocket to put her on stage.
Correct.
Boy, that's some nasty business. And just like she say, they being some janky promoters. Mm-mm-mm.
Hold on. She said they being some janky promoters.
Yep, as in No Limit Records as a whole. And I ain't heard the term janky promoter since the movie came out. Ice Cube and Mike Epps. So she took it back with that term there.
Damn.
But like I say, you play the video back. She actually she is literally there. You can hear the music playing in the background. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. She said, why the hell am I standing beside Timberland?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she there. Man, oh man. I guess that's to be another topic slash story headline to be talking about. Then I guess you just have to tune in, pay attention on the gram, and see what goes on from there. Cause that's another one alongside with the
Yep.
that cash money situation. Just have to we just have to stay tuned. Mm.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a night somewhat. Number one, this was supposed to be like a reunion somewhat for these crews.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't go down like that, man. Like I say, the show went off without a hitch, and then here come Birdman. Here go Birdman doing what he done, and like I say, P being dirty. Like damn, I knew something wasn't right. I was looking forward. I was looking forward to seeing her. She got that song there. You ain't got to say too much. I can tell by the look in your eyes that little song there. Boy, but that song there bring back good memories for me. Boy, I done done some triple doubles. and quadruple doubles, and I done dropped 81. I done dropped 81 behind that song there.
Funny you say that, but I haven't. But you do know there's a duo that was not there. But I am gonna ask the question first, then I say what I'm gonna say. Cain and Abel, they, what's happening with them?
Shit, I think them niggas in jail, dog. I
Damn.
think them niggas still in jail from the 2000s. I think I'm finna pull them up right now. Cause
But the
I want
song,
to see them do shit. What? Don't say shake it like a dog.
oh no, oh, no, no. Now, when it comes to laying it down, it's that song "Call Me When You Need Some" featuring P and Silk.
Oh yeah. I fuck with that
Boy,
too.
yes sir, that track there.
Yeah, I fuck with that one too. I done heard that song. The
Oh
strip
boy,
club. That's the main place I done heard that song.
yeah, that's my jam there. I'm on this is a verified app called Hoops Mix
Uh huh.
Only on Twitter, right? I'm just looking. They're talking about Mr. Big Shot Billups.
Mm-hmm.
They say he dropped more than 35 names of high profile NBA figures who are said to be involved in gambling. And that's him by himself. That's not count what they actually reported as far as Patel reporting himself. So basically, another 35 on top, that's 70 people.
Yeah. And what I don't like about that, a lot of people made this point. If Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones is at the bottom of the totem pole, and all these mafia figures are supposed to be up there, how come the only faces we done seen on TV is the three black men? If y'all got all
That's
these
a
people arrested, if y'all made all these arrests supposedly, why is y'all only putting the black faces on TV? I don't understand that.
that's a good question, man. Can,
I
can
don't
you
I
hear me?
don't get that at all. Yeah, I can hear you. I just
I don't.
zoomed in. I found this thing. I found this thing where you can solo somebody's camera view when they talk when somebody else talking or whatever. You can
Okay.
solo it out. Like let's say you start talking, I can
Yeah.
I can blow your picture up just like this here.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, that does make you think about something, man. So then, I guess
Yeah.
one of the questions to think about is what now. Again, when you bring in the word mafia, they don't play no games. So it's like, they're just to force you to be the face of it. So they don't have to. So they don't have to come out of the shadows, right? So they be like, hey, they'll
They
be on
ain't in the
some. All right,
shadows, dog. They ain't in the
but
shadows. They
I
arrested
know,
right along everybody else.
but somebody behind the scenes
It's
threatening
different if
somebody.
they was if it's different if they was under investigation. Nah, y'all literally did the perp walk with these niggas just like y'all did Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones. But like I say, cause I tell you what, when YSL got hit with the Rico,
Hmm.
you seen all 22 names, all 22 faces, from the foot soldiers all the way to the boss. They didn't just put Young Thug and Gunner up there, face up there. They had the whole crew. They put the whole crew
Oh,
in newspapers on TV. And the only reason we know who Lil Woody is because he got on the stand and showed his ass. Because Lil Woody wasn't no rapper. He just was in the crew. He was a hell. From what I can tell from his testimony, he was just a foot soldier. He ain't have no rank in the crew or
Somebody at
nothing
the
like
bottom.
that. So like I say,
Some somebody at the bottom of the totem pole, huh?
yeah. But so like I say, we got all 22 names in that Rico. All 22 names, all 22 faces from the bottom to the top. And mind you, that was a way worse case because some of them niggas had bodies on them.
Bro, I don't know if this true. I'm on
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hang on, bro. Hang on. I don't know if this true or not, but damn it. It's talking about Zach Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
But this was a day ago. Yeah. I'm gonna screenshot it to you, but then I'm gonna talk about it, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this true or not. I'm just reading. I just sent it to the group chat, but uh have you heard anything about that right there? What I just sent to the
Fuck
chat?
no.
Huh?
Fuck no.
Nonsense? Nonsense?
Yeah, ain't nothing to that.
All right then. Never mind. No worries then.
Plus,
All right.
plus, this don't even look like a news. This, first of all, this is a screenshot from Twitter, but it says they got the report from Rap Sheet, which is Ian Rappaport. That's who Rap
Right.
Sheet is on Twitter.
Okay.
Um, Ian Rappaport didn't report this. Somebody just posted some shit, and somebody else screenshotted it. Now, if this came from ESPN, like the actual ESPN or Fox Sports or something like that, then it'd hold some weight. But nah. Plus that would have been all over Sports Center.
Yeah, that's true.
But with this bad play calling he doing, he might need to be investigated. Hell, he might just need to be investigated. You never know. This shit is even doing. All right, update on Cain and Abel. They are out of jail,
Okay.
but the last post they posted was on February 5th,
Mm-hmm.
and they were in Dubai. So clearly, if they in Dubai, they ain't on no papers. Cause you ain't going. Cause if you on papers, you can't even get no passport. First of all, to leave the country. So if they all the way over there doing stuff back in February and January, these last couple posts, and it look like they look like they doing pretty damn good for themselves. I don't know what they doing now, but yeah, like I say, I'm on their Instagram, and that's what the last post they posted.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I would like to seen them tonight. They could have did like you say, call me when you need me, or Gangstified. They
Time
could have
after
did that.
time after time, it probably would have been the three.
Yep. They probably wouldn't have done Shaking Like a Dog, which is sadly the main hit nationwide they known for outside the South. Cause hell, Fifth Ward Weaver, he passed away
Mm.
a couple years back. So, but yeah, that's crazy. You see him tonight. Magic passed away. Big Ed passed away. Soldier Slim. Soldier Slim was murdered back in 2002. Yeah, man.
Hey, isn't Big Ed and Mia X brothers and sisters?
I don't think so. Especially, I can look it up. I know Big Ed is from Richmond, California. Mia X is from New Orleans. So let me pull it up right quick. Now I don't say nothing about them being related. It just say
Okay,
he was from Richmond, California, played college basketball, and got signed to Master P around 1993, something like that.
okay.
And he was on the first TRU album. He was 29 years old when he passed away.
God damn, just a damn a young man, bro.
Had cancer.
That's sad, man. Breaks your heart, man. When somebody so young, man, to lead this world like that, bro.
Yep.
It really is, man.
I didn't know Skullduggery died till BG said it on the show. Said R.I.P. Skullduggery. Say he
I
passed in
heard
2022.
something medical or
Um, got this look like his obituary right here. He passed away from. It says on Wikipedia. It says the cause of his death wasn't disclosed. So
hmm,
yeah, that's something else. And then on the No Limit side, uh, the Yellow Boy passed away before Cash Money broke all the way through.
hmm
And I think who else? Somebody else. It seemed like somebody else passed away from that crew.
from which side?
From the Cash Money.
Mm,
Well, no, I'm getting it confused. Somebody from BG group passed away for the Chopper City Boys. VL Mike. He got killed back in like 2007.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he got murdered. I think it was a robbery or something. And, Wayne didn't pop up tonight. Turk wasn't invited. Mac 10 didn't show up. Um, Currency wasn't there. None of the Young Money crew was there except for Jacquees. And he was on stage, which surprised me. He was on stage with Cash Money, but he ain't performed. But since Wayne wasn't there, guess it ain't really make no sense for him to perform. 'Cause you can't really do nothing. The songs you got with Wayne, you can't do them without Wayne. So
Correct.
we already knew uh Drake Drake and Nicki Minaj. That we knew that wasn't gonna happen. Oh, Saul Boss 595. You know who that is? What's up,
Saul
Saul
Boss.
Boss? 55794. Who you is, dog? I know it gotta be somebody we know. But
Hold
shout
on.
out to you. But yeah, he is a fool. He funny as hell.
He is what?
Funny as fuck. They say Lil Woody funny as fuck. That's all that Joker did during that trial was get on there and show his ass. That's all he did. He did the most talking, non-talking in that trial. Because all he did was just kept getting held in contempt. He one of the reasons a lot of them boys got off. Because he just cranked up that courtroom so bad and crunk up that jury so bad, they was just ready to get it over with, get them boys out and get it over with
Saul
and be
Boss.
done
Who
with
is
it.
that, bro? Who is that, bro?
Now, I don't know, but like I say, shout out to you. But
Let's see. Guess I'm gonna have to go ahead
usually
and
at
try
the
to.
end of the night, they already have the next show announced or whatever it is, but they didn't announce it. But in the next couple weeks, Complex and Verzuz gonna announce who the next matchup gonna be.
That's what's up, man.
Before we get out of here, let's go over some of these scores. Let's see. Let's get some of these scores out. Let's see.
Find out who this is.
Find out what this is.
Cause I thought maybe it was Paris. That's what I thought maybe it was.
Nah, he still
Nah,
be sticking with
I
that
used
old that
to be
old that
thinking,
old crazy ass name.
Yeah. Right now, game 2 of the World Series, the Dodgers is leading the Blue Jays 4-1 in the
Mm,
8th inning. Texas A&M is up 10 on LSU 28-18 in the third quarter. Vanderbilt, the number 10th Vanderbilt, knocked off Missouri barely 10-17, 17-10, Gucci Man. Uh, Miami blew out Stanford 42-7. Shout out to Miles for blowing out a
God damn.
cupcake. Congratulations. You blew out, congratulations, you blew out a bunch of future lawyers
Okay.
and doctors. Congratulations. Ole Miss beat Oklahoma 34-26. Texas barely beat Mississippi State. What the fuck?
mm,
45-38. Because they should have beat them way worse than that. That's why I'm using the word barely. Alabama barely beat South Carolina
they got lucky,
29-22.
man. They got lucky.
Small package roll up victory.
Mm.
Uh Virginia beat North Carolina. Bill Belichick, you need your natural ass whoop. 17-16. You need your natural ass whoop. Even though Virginia number 16, but damn.
As the words of
So
Will
they can
Mills
very well.
from as a word from Will Mills from New York, pack him up. Pack him up.
Mm-hmm. And
And shout
mind
out
you,
to
they
Will
ranked
Mills too.
16.
Yeah, I know.
They can very well play themselves into the playoff, depending on how the season shake out. They could
They could.
they can sneak in there. North Carolina,
They're
y'all
rep-
niggas ain't even getting no bowl. Y'all ain't even getting no bowl game.
if they lose 7 games, they done. That number where you don't
Yep.
want to be, then you can pretty much hang it up. Because then if you went out, then your record would just be 5-7. So you lose 7, you can hang it up.
Yeah. To be clear, did Mac Brown step down to North Carolina or was he fired?
Boy, that is a good question there. Um, that's a good question, bro.
I'm pulling it up now. 74 years old. So he is kind of up there. So he very well could have packed it up for old Hayes. But hell, he only 2 years older than Bill Belichick. Shit. Because Bill Belichick 72. So it ain't no age difference.
Oh, it says here
Uh
because I asked AI, and it
hmm
says yes, Matt Brown was fired as the head coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels football team. They
I
said
bet
the
they regretting it.
university announced his departure on November the 26th of 2024.
Yeah, man, they might
Yeah,
as well just held on to him. Or when they made Freddie Kitchens the interim, if Bill Belichick didn't never come up for the job, didn't want the job, Freddie Kitchens probably would be the head coach right now.
yep, yep.
Yeah, man, this shit is a hot ass mess, dog. Shit, I give you. I speaking of another sneaky team that ain't getting talked about, BYU in football. Ranked number 11, blew out of Iowa State 41-27.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna have to add something else to that though, bro. Listen, this team is the number 2 team in the nation. Number 2,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana Hoosiers
In football,
in
that
football.
show
I'm
you.
looking at them right.
Boy, you ain't lying about the sneaking part there. Boy, you ain't lying. Because,
Number 2 team in the nation.
boy, you ain't lying there. Because
Shout out to the Hoosiers,
because
man.
that was the furthest.
Shout out to the
That's the
University of
first.
Indiana, man.
I wonder who they done beat this year.
All
Is
right.
they that good? They got a weak schedule. Or they actually being tested this year.
They
Cause they
was
don't talk
actually
about
tested,
Indiana.
my guy.
Yeah, I
You
see
know
they
how
played UCLA today. They blew out
you know how these
UCLA
you
by
know how
50 points.
these networks don't want to hang on just a moment. Let me all right. They had some cupcake games. Now here's
Mm-hmm.
where things, here's where the competition got somewhat stiff. The first
Yeah.
I ain't gonna mention them because they cupcake, but they beat the number 9 Illinois. They beat Iowa. They
Hmm.
beat Oregon. They beat Oregon and
Okay.
Michigan State.
That's probably their signature win. Yeah, that's their signature
Iowa,
win right there.
I mean Oregon and Illinois because Illinois was ranked number 9 when they beat them.
Yeah.
So I mean, gotta give them credit, man. Gotta give them
Yeah.
credit.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Now, who do
They
you
ain't
think?
getting. When I say they, go ahead.
Who do you think could be a team that'll just fuck it all up? That'll just go in there and just start beating teams late and just to mess up the whole playoff. Who do you think that team could be to just come in there and just sneak beating or just mess just who is that team that can mess up the whole college football
Shit.
playoff?
Shit. I take. I bring it. I bring it close to home. I can see a situation next week with Florida catch Georgia sleeping. It would not surprise me because
That's true.
it took so long for Gunnar Stockton to pick up strides. Okay, he was the SEC Player of the Week this week, right?
Hmm.
But he finally hitting his stride at the right time. But like I say, I can see a situation where Florida jump out on us early, and we have to play catch up. We've been doing that a lot of games, damn near every game this season, where we have to come back at the end, just like we had to do with Auburn. Even though apparently the referee was making some suspect calls because he got fired. So you never know, was we really playing that bad or was the ref fucking us over? Apparently he was fucking us over if he got fired. So you never know.
Yeah.
But I can see a situation where Georgia get caught lacking next Saturday. That ain't too far fetched. Hope it don't come to that, but
It.
you never know.
College football, boy. Somebody playing behind is gonna come out and just do something unexpected. So I guess we're just gonna have to just continue to keep looking and keep watching. But something is gonna happen. I hope. At least that's what I'm looking for. I like chaos in college football, man, where it's just someone just coming in and just mess it all up, man. I always like something different.
Hmm.
So hey, I guess we just have to keep watching, man.
Man. But yeah, Indiana blew out UCLA by 50 points, dog. 50 motherfucking points. 56-6. That was the final score.
They were smart enough to go
Uh,
ahead. They were smart enough to go ahead and give their head coach that big behind extension. Because
Somebody
had they
Indiana.
didn't, yeah,
That's the only thing, that's the only thing I've heard about Indiana in the past week or two was them getting that coach getting extended. That's the only
mm-hmm.
thing. That's the only thing I heard about.
Because his name was going to be on under some teams' radar, man. Had they not locked him in.
Georgia Tech blew out Syracuse 41-16. They number 7. Somebody gonna catch them. They gonna get caught lacking.
You think so?
That's who gonna get caught lacking. Mind you, they still gotta play us.
I know. That is
And I want to
called
say,
the old hate rivalry game.
yeah, but this year, I think this year it's gonna be at Mercedes Benz. I don't even think it's gonna be. It ain't even gonna be at neither one. It's gonna be on a neutral field this year. I think. Let me pull it up just to make sure.
Oh, okay.
But But it's either this year or next year that is supposed to be at Mercedes Benz. But I think it's this year. It is gonna be at it's gonna be at Sanford Stadium. So next year it's gonna be at Mercedes Benz. Okay.
Okay.
No, 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 no. That's wrong. That's ass backwards. Yeah, I got it wrong because I got the actual ticket site pulled up. It's gonna be at Mercedes Benz this year. Next year it's gonna be at
Mm.
Sanford Stadium. Because
Okay.
last year it was at Georgia Tech. This year
Okay.
it's gonna be
Bob.
on the neutral field.
Okay.
Next
Bob.
year it's gonna be at the Sanford Stadium.
Okay. Okay.
I knew it was coming up soon, and I better not see no half and half in that stadium. I better see a sea of red.
Come on, man. G Tech gonna show up, man.
3:30 p.m. November 28th. And the reason it's in that stadium is because I guess Invesco QQQ got a deal with the ACC and SEC to have a neutral site game in that stadium every year. And this year is going to be Georgia Tech versus Georgia. It's called the Invesco QQQ Gridiron Classic.
Okay. That's what's up.
Just like how at the beginning of the season they do the Chick-fil-A kickoff between SEC and ACC
Hmm.
in Mercedes Benz. So this is one of them other sponsored games
Okay.
that the ACC SEC having. So like this year's Georgia Tech versus Georgia. Next year it could be Florida State versus Florida or something like that, or
I don't think it'll be
Carolina
them
versus
because they
Clemson.
it can't be that one because they always play at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, this game here is at the end of the year, November 28th.
No, what I'm saying is Florida State and Florida always play. That is always the last game of the season for both of them. Always. It's always been like
Hmm.
that for a long time.
Yeah. Because
It could be
usually,
anybody.
because
It could be
you,
anybody else in the SEC, but not Florida though.
because usually, because usually we don't play Georgia Tech this late. This the first, far as I remember. I don't remember this game always being after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's usually like yeah, it's kind of set like that because like you got Michigan State, Florida State, Georgia Tech. Um,
Michigan, Ohio State play that week.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, you're right. It's a rivalry rivalry week.
Yeah.
And plus, also known that's the same week. Usually, that rivalry game determine which head coach is getting on that chopping block early too before the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Boy, boy, boy. I'm interested. It's a game coming up. Yeah, I want to say it ain't happened yet. Delaware and Norfolk State got to be coming up soon
Um,
in Philly.
it is. Hang on. Mm, hang on, sir. It is coming up in the next coming weeks or so.
October 30th.
Mm.
Next, it's this Thursday.
This week coming up.
Yeah, no, October 30th, 2025.
That's what's up. All right, then bet.
Damn, I could have swore that shit. Hell, if they having that shit, if that's gonna be a Thursday night game, because I knew it was coming on ESPN.
Hmm.
Hell, because at one time when they announced the game, I was thinking about trying to make that game. Me and Miles was talking about it, but hell, if that shit during the week, I knew that shit wasn't gonna happen. Cause I thought it was gonna be on a Saturday, but then when I think about it, this is in the middle of the football season, and it's gonna be at Lincoln Financial. They probably got to make if they play the game there Saturday, they wouldn't have that field ready for Sunday.
Correct.
For when the Eagles play.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Deshaun Jackson 5-3, big dog. So he probably
That's
going
his.
he gonna
That's his record.
yeah yeah
What about
five
Vic's?
and three. Shit, I think that nigga only won one game. Let me get his record up. Shit, Deshaun Jackson gonna get a bowl game this year.
Go ahead now.
Norfolk Spartans are 1-7.
God.
They lost to South Carolina State today, 51-20.
Woo.
South Carolina State won the MEAC last year. But I think they're gonna be patient with Vic though. Because I mean this is his
Yeah. Yeah.
first head coaching job, period. So gotta be patient with him.
Somebody just posted something on Facebook talking about Turk went live on IG, so I'm finna go ahead and find it.
Yes. That's messed up, man. But
Let
like
me
I say,
pull
how
that
you gonna
follow.
say how you gonna say I love you,
That's foul, bruh.
but call the man a bitch at the same time?
Come on, man. Yeah, that's low as it get, man. Just gotta do better, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta do better, man.
Yeah.
You can't be petty and grown as hell like that, man, and still let that shit go, man. But until they do that, it's gonna continue to be problems. I can't find it, bro. You see it anywhere?
It'll come up. It's gonna come across my timeline. I'm gonna keep scrolling because it always do. I'm because every other video of his pop up, so I know that one gonna pop up.
All right, you catch it. It'll show. It'll show up. I ain't gonna trip. It'll pop up.
Yeah, and like I say, even if it don't, that joke gonna be on Be High on Monday, bright and early.
Yeah, absolutely. We gonna catch it. It'll pop. Then we just have to get ready and tune in, man. Go ahead and get that coffee ready, boy, cause he gonna have something to say.
Hmm.
He gonna have something to say.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end this stream. We did about 2 hours. Um, appreciate everybody that tuned in.
Yes, indeed.
Like I say, this was a night, you know, especially if you within a certain generation or age range like us, you've been looking forward to this for a long time. You know, it. Um, we always make some wrestling references on this show. This is basically like getting WCW and WWF in the 2000s, which we actually did get, but it took forever for that to happen too. But we finally got Cash Money versus No Limit. Um, Versus came back in a big way tonight. It started out, it was
Yeah.
supposed to be a night of unity and hip hop, but you know, apparently some behind the scenes stuff going on. So we'll
Unfortunately,
see how that shake out. But it was good to see everybody on stage hugging and shaking hands. I don't think I seen P and Birdman dap each other up though. But
they did. They from what I can tell, they did not. Everybody else did, but them two.
mm-hmm. So we'll see what happens with that. Uh More names is gonna continue to come out with this NBA scandal. Pablo Torre, who's been reporting a lot, breaking a lot of big stories this year. He says the NFL is up next. So be on the lookout. I'm pretty sure using a slang term, I'm pretty sure all those players are flushing their dope right now because they know them people coming, quote
They
unquote, so
better.
to speak.
They
So, but we'll see what happens with that. But we're gonna go ahead and log off. Mike, don't log off. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the feed. Good night, everybody. Channel
Yeah.
6
Thank y'all for
signing
tuning
off.
in. Thank y'all.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen.